Silly, silly me. So, that heart-to-heart in Colony 6 I was thinking about? It wasn't there. But rather, here in the refugee camp. Heir to the Monado. I wonder if this is about Shulk. Something up, Dunban. Losing your home. It is a painful experience, and not lightly forgotten. The people of Colony 6 have had a rough time with it. Exactly. And we could have lost our homes to the Mechon just as easily. If it wasn't for Shulk. Indeed. Shulk taking the Monado in hand was a decisive moment. If he hadn't done that, we would have probably lost everything. It's a miracle the Monado was in the colony at all. If it hadn't been, our homes would no doubt be piles of rubble now, just like Colony 6. When I think of those walking piles of scrap ruining our homes, God, it makes my blood boil. I find it hard to imagine living here in such danger as Charla did. Hope kept her going. Hope. That is a rare thing amongst us Homs as of late. Charla has looked after that camp, waiting for Gatto to return. That's what kept her going. The hope of rebuilding the colony together with him. You may be right. Sounds like you know a lot about Charla. She's strong, that woman. Stronger than I'll ever be. She's more fragile than she looks. It doesn't take much to break her will. But you could be the one to pick her back up again. What? Me? Now you're just talking crazy, Dunban. I just have a good feeling about you. Just keep that thought in mind. Changing the subject. Why don't you help out with Colony 6's reconstruction? They could do with a helping hand from a genuine hero. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Let's get to it, Ryan. And they've hit Blue Affinity! Oh my god. Yeah! You know what? I think we could actually knock out that other heart-to-heart now. I think that put us right into that good threshold. I like having the sunset backdrop here. Nellen? Let's, well, save first, just because I don't want to really deal with this. Let's view the heart-to-heart. 1 year on. Has it really been an entire year since the Battle of Sword Valley? That was a rough time for us Homs. Lots of people died. Sometimes I think I'm cursed. It's not right that I survived the battle when so many did not. Well, I was glad you came back. Fior, too. The smile on her face went from year to year. I remember. But it was a big shock seeing you carried on a stretcher like that. I'd prefer if you didn't bring that up. I wasn't exactly thrilled. I know how you feel. It wasn't a good day for me either. I was so jealous of you. It burned me up. Jealous? Why? Did you want to fight at the Battle of Sword Valley? I was in the Defense Force too. I wanted to fight alongside you. You were young then, Ryan. Too young to go to war. But I would not say that anymore. You've changed a lot in a year. You're stronger now. Mentally and physically. Watch your back, Dunban. Because I'm going to overtake you before you know it. When that day comes, I'll be waiting. But know this. It's going to be no walk in the park. Dunban, the hero of the Homs, has laid down the gauntlet. It's on. That is such a fun note to end up on. Fitting, too, that this episode was all about Dunban as well. But anyway, now I'll see you guys then. Sup, gamers? Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we went around the edge of the Bionis and, well, entered Sword Valley as well. And knocked out any loose ends that we have there. Which I'm pretty sure leaves our current side quest count at, yep, just Paladin Arene, which we cannot complete for quite a frigging bit. Ugh. That quest has been nagging at us this entire time. Anyway, the first thing that I want to do is that I want to come up here and see what we got. Voltac, I don't want to talk to you just yet. But rather, Zelex, I want to talk to you.
Yes?
I don't think it's been that long since you arrived here, has it? So I was just wondering, how much do you know about us Machina? I'm all ears.
What will help Ryan understand?
Of course it will. If you want to find out more about us, I just know the thing. There are some memory chips containing records of our lives on Mechonis. They're in Mechonis Field. They should help you gain a deeper understanding of our kind. Memory chips? Sounds like complicated stuff. I'm interested in the Mechon, but I ain't good at studying in that. Don't worry. The chips work on the brain to recreate images in your mind. It's a lot more fun than studying. Sounds right up my street. Right, got it. We better get looking. We too would be glad if you could find the memory chips. We'd all like to relive the memories from those days. Find the memory pieces scattered throughout Mechonis Field. Then just bring them back to me. Are you sure you're up to it? The history of the Mechonis. This is a timed quest. We have to get memory 925 pieces from Mechonis Field. There are 4 of them. We don't have access to Mechonis Field yet, but we may as well just pick this up while we still can. Just what I wanted to hear. I'm glad you're interested in the lives of the Mechon. No sweat, we'll be done before you know it. Yay, Ryan, you want to get reward quickly too? Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm just yanking your chain. Classic Ryan, classic Ryan. Beforehand, I want to... yeah, turn my attention to you guys.
What do you need?
Junks are the symbol of those who have fled the capital and came here. We think it suits a bunch of people who live surrounded by junk. Well, that explains where the name Junks came from.
Welcome.
I've been tasked with maintaining Junks. It's a seriously stressful job. Why? Just ask the village chief. Well, why not, shall we? Mechon. Give Anea my love if you see her. Ho, let her know I'm well. So much for that, I suppose.
Hi there.
How can they make an old Mechon like me work on Junks? We need some new blood in the village, or I'm gonna go on strike. Fine, I'll just keep helping out if I'd make you happy. Wow, that's sad. They have this guy just working. Never fear, Melia is here. Natalia, what do you got for us?
Yes.
What am I going to do? I really have to get it to them. I assume from their expression this matter bothers them. Hey, maybe you can help. I don't mean to burden you with this, but I need some help here. I need to get food to the villagers keeping watch outside the village. I haven't been feeling well lately, and I can't bring myself to go out. They look forward to me taking them their meals every day. If only someone else could take the meals to them for me, then everyone would be happy. I can understand how you feel. We could deliver the food to them on your behalf. You should not overexert yourself if you are feeling out of sorts. It's so sweet of you to say. I think I'll take you up on your kind offer. Take the food to Theo, who is at the base of digit 2. Yeah. We're going exploring on the fallen arm. Watching over me is not enough. We are in need of your efforts too. The 2 villagers keep watch near the digit 2 area. They should be stationed by the sea a little way down from digit 2. Keep a good lookout for them. A boxed meal. You know, this actually reminds me a crap ton of the very first story quest, which involves Fiora taking Shulk food. And hey,
How's it going?
Carlos. They say the Mechon that saved me saves people for a living. Can you believe it? He saves people's lives for a job. I owe him my life. Alright, so we have another Homs here, Theo. However, we got some work to do out here, so... yeah. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set this quest as active, because, goddamn, navigating this place freaking sucks. So, if I'm not mistaken, what we're gonna be doing is that, yeah, we're gonna be going through that little, water passage, like we went into before to find the piezoelectric unit. But what we're instead going to do is that we're gonna have to make a loop around. You see what I mean by exploring this place kind of sucks, because, you know, it's kind of like the shape of a hand, and everything is just weirdly placed. Yeah, exploring this place is kind of a pain in the ass. But it's so atmospheric and somber. That's for later. Also, I'm pretty sure when we first showed up here, a lot of the enemies here were around like our exact level, but that isn't exactly the case anymore. We are a hell of a lot stronger than we were before. And, well, I mean, not by much. I mean, you still got that thing over there, which is level 55. Which we were around that level when we got here, so can't complain too much. Yeah, I think I want to collect this stuff. Worker bee unit. I took a gamble for that one, I'll admit. We have a heart-to-heart up here, and I wonder if it's what I think it is. Black wreckage. It is. This, if you remember this very structure. These are the final remains of Metal Face. This ended up being Mumkar's final resting place. And let's see what the heart-to-heart here contains. If I'm gonna try and guess who this could be between, I'm gonna guess either Shulk and... I'm gonna guess either Melia and Dunban, or Dunban and Fiora. Let's see. Max affinity between Dunban and Melia. With Melia being the bane of my existence when it comes down to, you know, affinity. The good news is this is a landmark if you need to use it. So that actually makes exploring the Fallen Arm actually a lot more tolerable. Probably should have discovered it on the way here, honestly. And we also have the Meteor Artillery. You know what? I'm just going to run from you guys. I just have no reason to fight you. Come on. Come on. God damn, that thing is just chasing me. There's so... Oh my god, there's so many Mechon here. Okay, I got that, but I'm gonna have to kill you now. While I'm at it, I see a crap ton of item orbs over there, guarded by a bunch of Mechon. I'm gonna take them out too. What the hell? Didn't expect that. That's the last of the 5 digital filaments. Now Rizaka can fix the door of her house. Wasn't expecting that. I'm about to get challenged, aren't I? Nope. We are all good. And now that I have what I need, I will just kindly say, screw you, Glot. I'm going home. Lelepago Teryx. Dang, man. We got another one of those digital filaments that we need. Pretty good to get some of those. Theoretically, what I could do is that I could just, you know, just jump all the way down there. See, now I'm in the middle of a mosh pit of Mechon that will all just fight me. Ether Penguin. In the middle of a more summery area. If and you say so, guys. Digit 2 plane. Alright, we got ourselves a landmark. And yeah, I want to head down here. Granted, in the end, that would have just taken us to the same spot, so it really doesn't matter much. We got a bunch of wisps here. Almost 54, damn. And over there, we're here at digit 2. So now we have an area where we can climb according to the map. And our destination is down there. Let's play chicken, shall we? And, of course, they teleported down to safety while I had to just take the long way. You know what? Let's just get ourselves some ether crystals. They're the ice variant, so they're not really all that useful. Which sucks, but what can you do? And it's raining now. Wow. Another digital filament. Nice. These things really aren't that hard to find. Theo? We got something for you.
All right.
Huh? Oh, time to eat. I was starting to get hungry. The grub's the only thing to look forward to in this job. But why are you bringing it? What's up with Natalia? Oh, right. It's so nice of her to deliver food to us out here. I like it, but I do feel like I'm taking advantage of her. Still, there's another Homs in the village who I've heard was reliable. As long as she's got him, I reckon she should be all right. I was of some help. Jesus Christ, can I speak? You were a great help, Melia. By the way, give this to Natalia if you're going back to the village. It's a fish I caught around here. It's some good eating and nutritious to boot. I feel like I owe her a little something for always delivering my dinner. A deep water fish. Nice. Let's talk to you, pal. The first quest with Fiora commenting.
Yes?
I really got a lot on my mind. Can you guess what it's about? Please tell me more. Yes, I do too would like to know. It's my girlfriend. It's her job to keep watch over Mechona's field. She works there full time, so we've got this long distance thing going. And with me being scared of heights, I can't go and see her. I'm worried she might forget about me if we stay apart any longer. I know how painful it feels to be separated from someone. Is there anything we can do? I want to help in any way I can. Thanks for the thought. But what I need might be pretty difficult to do. I won't know if you don't tell me. What is it? Okay, I'll tell you. I don't want her to forget about me. I came up with this idea to give her a present. I'm sure a treasure called the Tear of the Sky will make an impression. But you can only find it on distant fingertip. There's no way I can go up there. I'm terrified of heights. We have to collect a Tear of the Sky from the distant fingertip on the fallen arm only during a thunderstorm. Alcyone Bottoms! You'll go for me. Thanks. I know it's a lot of trouble. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. This reward is pretty darn good. The Alcyone series in general is notorious for being actually one of the best sets of equipment in the game. Slotted equipment too, so you have all your gems and all that stuff, but of the slotted equipment series, Alcyone's probably the best you're gonna get. Being real. Now, if I can just get up there any faster. So, where's this distant fingertip that we need to go to? Well, the good news here, it's on digit 2. The bad news is, it's gonna be quite a while before we can go there. Yeah. So, we got all this that we can climb. And you kind of see that the icons are all kind of overlapping each other, so this is going to be a long time, or a long climb. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play probably some of the better like music that represents like climbing you can find. And I'll just see you guys up at the top. Finally freaking here at the top. Alright. All we have to do is just run all the way up this freaking slope and get actually one of the better views that I can think of. This is really solid. And we gotta climb some more. You get your golden beetroots. We get a nice long look at the endless sea. We can see bits of Sword Valley up there, but we can't see Bionis very well. And up here, we have our destination. Distant Fingertip. And looks like we don't have a thunderstorm going on here, so I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna collect this amber leaf and see what we have here. Shulk and Ricky at max affinity. There's no way we're getting that. There's just no way. So now it's time to just change the time until we get a thunderstorm. Oh, also, during clear times of the day, we have a special friend. Level 95 Wicked Salos. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that. Also, we can see Sword Valley. We can see bits of Galahad Fortress. We can see Valak Mountain. Yeah. Haven't been there in a while. Alright. Finally got the freaking thunderstorm we need. The tier of the sky is right here. Now, let's see. Let's see if I can find where... Oh, God. Yeah, I almost just jumped clean off. So... we're taking no chances. We're going all the way down to the, yeah. We're going back to the Digit 2 blade. Make things easier on ourselves. So our court, we got you.
Yes?
Is that a tear of the sky? This is the first time I've ever seen one. It's so beautiful. There's no way she'll forget me if I give her this. You lot are amazing. You really climbed all the way up there. There's no way I could have done that. What a relief. Another problem solved. Right on. Well worth the effort. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a token of my appreciation. And we get the Alkion bottoms. Nice. Last but not least, Sarkort has one final quest for us.
Yes?
Hey there, could I ask you to do me one more favor? Please tell me more. She knows as much concern as others. She shows as much concern for others as she does herself. Is this her strength? Melia's staring at me. Did I say something odd? It's about the tear of the sky you got for me. There's no way I can go all the way up there and give it to her. She's at Mechonis Field, way over there at the distance. You know what I'm gonna ask, right? I think I figured it out. But wouldn't it be better for you to give it to her yourself? It's not just the present itself that's important, it's the thought. I understand where you're coming from. I think the same thing. But I just can't do it. It makes me dizzy just thinking about it. Okay, I understand. We could help with this last part. We've already come this far. Thank you. I know asking you to do it doesn't make me look very good. So I will take the tear. So will you take this tear of the sky to her for me? To my loved one, 10,000 experience with an Alkion top. All right, great. I had a feeling you would. Her name's Bozatrox. She's so cute and just amazing. I'll give it my best shot. That's cool, but on your own, I think it better help you out. No one asked you, but thanks anyway. I don't know where Mechonis Field. I don't know where in Mechonis Field she is. The lookout space is confidential, so she's not allowed to tell me. It's called the Machina Refuge. It might be difficult to find. So we get it back. Let's make things a little bit better, shall we? Make it nice and clear. We can see the Mechonis right there. It's right in front of us. And the Bionis is right there. If you go back to Distant Fingertip, I kind of just want to show off exactly, you know, how much of a good location this is. This is one of my favorite spots in all of Xenoblade Chronicles. We can see the left arm from there. We can see Valak Mountain. We can see exactly where where Sword Valley connects to the Bionis' waist. We can even see Bionis' leg from right here. Yes, Bionis' leg. We can see the head just barely. Yeah. We've come a long way. And Ryan just completely jumped off. I guess he expects he's gonna live from a fall like that. But you know what? I guess we did survive longer heights, so... can't be that bad. Anyway, I think we're done here. Before that, though, I would kind of like to go over gem crafting a little bit. Mostly because what we have going on right here, we're starting to get in level 4 gems, which is really nice. Unfortunately, that means that the level 3s are starting to become a little obsolete. So I kind of want to go ahead and go over... I'll use some throwaways. Why not? I want to go over Fiora as a gem crafter. We haven't really gone over many we haven't gone over this at all yet, but this should work. I think Melia will do good on this as a partner too. Having strong medium flame and having Fiora begin with the 3 full cylinder gauges, it's really cool.
This is my forte. No problem. Okay.
So we're just gonna automatically collect 3 of these cylinders. Spike defense is always good to have. Sure. And if we were to put Fiora, say... if we were to flip the roles... Fiora is more or less kind of the same as Rhine, but her disadvantages are a lot worse, to put it that way.
Sure.
So we're going to get a lot in the form of medium flames, but if we get anything else, we're kind of screwed.
Perfect.
Give me... night vision. And yeah, it's more or less gem crafting with Fiora. Pretty simple. Speaking of gem crafting, I think I want to do some of my own for a bit, so I'll go ahead and see you guys then. Finally, we have the Collectopedia, and I really want to see what we're missing here. We got one particular item that we are missing. Oh, crafting your destiny as an achievement. Not bad.
Oh!
Well, we got it. They said they need 2 of these to rebuild Colony 6. I wonder what they would want rainbow slugs for. Rainbow slugs to finish up in Colony 6. Well, it's a good thing we got that now. Also, I completely failed to actually wrap up a quest, and I would like to actually do that. Natalia, here you are.
Yes.
You in already? Wow, that was quick. What's that? A fish, for me. Ah, how thoughtful of him. It's just like Theo to be thinking of others. He's a kind soul. Maybe if I make this into a soup, I'll get better sooner. What a relief, another problem solved. Yes, indeed, a job well done. Okay, then. I'm going to get some rest so I can get back to work tomorrow. We are almost level 60, man. Ugh. And we got a heart-to-heart here. Green affinity between Fiora and Charla. Okay, we can make that work. Let's view a nighttime chat. And spoiler warning, I don't like this one. Sorry to drag you away at a time like this. It's okay. What do you want to talk about? I didn't want to say this earlier, but until I met you, I thought Melia was the one for him. For who? Are you talking about Shulk? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to meddle. I'm just an onlooker. I don't really mind which one of you gets the guy. Thanks, I think. I know that you're a big deal to the boy, so don't worry. Lately, it's been clear as can be. Lately? You mean after he found me? Yeah, since you came back. I mean, Shulk looked out for everyone like the good guy he is, but he's definitely changed since you joined us. I don't think he's changed. That makes sense. You didn't see him until after you met up again. I know, but do you really think Shulk has changed that much? I don't mean it in a bad way. He's still basically the same guy. Well, that said relief, so he never stopped being kind and sweet. Not for a second. But that's not what I mean. It's subtle, but he's stronger now. I think it's because he knows he has to protect you from now on. That's reassuring. I'm glad he hasn't changed too much, though. I would hate for Shulk to stop being Shulk. Maybe he tried really hard to stop himself from changing. That doesn't sound very practical. I meant to, like, subconsciously. Maybe part of him really wanted to keep hold of who he was. You could well be right. Shulk's the kind enough person that deep down, he'd want to stay kind. Thanks for telling me more about all this, Charla. Don't worry. No thanks needed. Just hang in there, okay? I smell a backstabber. I smell a rat. I smell all kinds of things. Very negative towards Charla. Anyway, I think that'll do us for today. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, I think we are finally ready to move out towards Mechon.